Hello, welcome back to Freckle Farm. So, taking up a couple of loads of logs. I'm actually hoping to be able to buy ourselves a mower or something and to start getting this block cut back. Whether we can do anything with it today or collect it, or I don't know, but we need to get rid of some of this grass. Making it just way too hard to clear these trees. Back wheels are lifted off the ground. There is another trailer that I'm looking at getting, but I think for now we'll make this one work. Oh, it's $3 for that. That's not too bad. So let's have a look for mowers. Something cheap. Doesn't have to be nasty, but as big as we can for as cheap as we can. I love that one. That's $15 though, so we're gonna have to sort of work with something different. What's that? 1.8 meters. That's 3.4. We'll probably go that one. Yeah, I think we'll go for this old. This jigger here, it should run it. We're going to be on the cusp of our power usage. There's that there. What about those little forage wagons we had? Need something cheap and nasty. Doesn't matter. What's that hold? 13,000. $3,500. That leaves us about $4,000, and I think any of the silage pits that we're going to be sort of wanting. I think there's one that we can get for about $5,000, the little one. It used to be. I haven't played for a long time, so we don't know. Yeah, look, old bunker silo, 5K. So we need a bit more cash yet, but yeah, that's just one more tree. And we'll double check shortly to see if there's any contracts, because they're going to be getting close to ready to cultivate. Can we pick this up and take it back with us? Maybe. Save us a trip down, you know. But I think if we can get ourselves a bing bang. If we can get ourselves a silage pit, forage wagon, that'll be a good start to get all this stuff cleared out, because we've got trees to clear. We can start getting some stuff in the ground. That's what I want to do as soon as possible. So, the sooner we can get everything tidied up, the better it's going to be for us. We'll have a look and see what contracts are available. Bit heavy on the nose, which is expected. Put this trailer next to it so we don't lose it in the long grass. That's the only reason I want to get rid of it, the grass. It's just I can't see where anything is. Cultivating. I reckon we can do that. We'll end up with $1,000 from that. I don't think we'll need to wait on the front. We'll find out. Wouldn't mind a tractor like this. This would be pretty nice. What field? We got field 3. Is that the smaller or the smallest one out of them all? I'd rather than getting something bigger, but that's what we got. Let's get down there and get it started. And here we are. Let's get under it. We've got, looks like they've already put a crop in over there, the buggers. Well, they've done some fertilising or seeding or something. We'll have to have a look in a minute. Maybe that's just lime. Bit of a bummer we missed out on that. Would have been great. With all the money we can get. I don't know how much it'd be for a cheap little cultivator. So I mean, we still have to get ourselves a harvester and all that, but we can, once we get the field made, we can always make money doing some contracts and selling some trees. So we'll have to have a look in a minute and see what's available. nothing. I don't think there's anything in the used section today for us. We'll just have to see how that goes, but I might jump this one into a bit of a time lapse and we'll get this one knocked out so we can get on to other things that is on our farm, I guess would be the best thing to do. Alright, see you in a minute. Alrighty, all done. Is there any other ones? Nope. Not cool. Hoping to have more that we could do, but unfortunately, them's the breaks. So we got 7 grand there. We got the mower there. What can we do? And if we did get a silage pit, where do we put it? That is the next question. That sort of needs to be somewhere like, I mean, in here would be not bad for now because it's sort of out of the way. Oops. Maybe try and take that tree up later too. We can make a few dollars from that because we don't really have a whole lot of levelish land over here. Sort of thinking maybe we could sneak it in here. Might be a good spot for it. Out of the way, you know. I don't know if that's the one that I actually use. Because it's not letting us spin it right around. That one's a lot smaller, but would probably be probably a little bit better for us in that sense if it's not so big. So many to choose from. We obviously can't put it in the water. Don't know if I really want it over here beside the house, and I think it's going to be a bit messy looking. So I wish we could squeeze it in there. So we'd probably clear a few of them trees out and squeeze in there, but I'd rather try and have it like on straight beside the river. That's the thing. Not enough money for there anyway. I mean, worst case, we could just plonk it here because it's going to be in the way wherever we bloody put it in reality. And I think for now, this is probably going to be the best-ish area. Because up here, we're going to want to have a field. Decisions. I hate making decisions. Trying to make it where we can get it the cheapest area too. You know what? That's where it's going. Didn't make too much damage. And it's central for us, so... can't do much else about that. Apologies for all the jibber jabber. But we do have some trees here we can clear out. Plus we got this big tree here that we can get rid of, hopefully. And we'll just take this up by themselves, sell them off. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of luck putting that onto the trailer. And because it's not cut to size, I don't think we're going to get a huge amount of cash for it, so let's get this thing going. Alright. Bit too far, I think we went. $600, $600. Now, how much was that cheap little forage wagon we're looking at? Oh, if we get that, we're gonna be broke. Is that gonna be 3,500? We don't have enough. Do we get the low attachment? I think we may for that tractor, but we're $60 short, so that ain't too good for us at the moment. Right, let's get back here and maybe we'll drop another tree. Pick this little beast up. You know what, let's just we're going to be mowing the grass anyway, so let's go over there and just mow a little bit of patch, see how it works. It's a bit bigger than I was expecting it to be. I'm being honest. Hopefully you can run it. Yep, I can do that. That's all that matters. Might not like it going up and down hills. I don't know if it's the brush cutter one that'll take out all this yucky different brush stuff as well, but as long as we can get the grass cut to a good length and see where the trees need to be cut, that's going to be the win. That's all we need. And it's not working that bad actually. It's not taking the brush like the big bushes, but it's also not windrowing it, so we'll have to get a little cheap windrower too, just to get it tidied up, make it easier for the forage wagon to collect. So we're not going over it all the millions of times. I think there was a couple of cheap windrowers you can get for like $1,800. So spending, and not a whole lot going in. But hopefully from the batch of silage, even if it's a small batch, that'll give us enough to get the cultivator, seeder, and eventually with the trees and the grass we should be able to get ourselves some harvester, just, you know, better gear. It's going to take us a while, but we've got to get it done. It's the joys of starting from scratch. Almost from scratch. We had a mower, we had a tractor, and some land. Because it's a bit hard on this map, especially. There's not a whole lot of random contracts that you can pick up. Like if you wanted to go into town with a suitcase and to start with nothing, it's probably not the place you'd want to do that. Especially when you're only getting about $6,000 or $7,000 for the 3 contracts that were available on the map. Right, let's just drop that there. We'll grab our trailer. But so far, this tractor's been a little pearler. Doing everything we need it to do. I might drop this tree. I'll do it off camera. Knock it up, knock it down, and we'll load it up and come back when we're ready to go, I reckon. That's probably the best bet for viewers at the moment. Gotta find our little measuring log. Wish you could paint this thing fluoro yellow or something and make life a heck of a lot easier. Especially when you're over here in this dark sort of coloured stuff. Alright, we'll take these two, I think. We'll try and drop them down in our little patch. Drop these down, we'll process them, get them gone. Not sure what we're going to do with this area here once the trees have cleared. I wouldn't mind putting some more trees in, because I don't know if we're going to be able to flatten it up for farming. Maybe we could put a chicken coop up here and some trees around it. Some goats or sheep. Something simple. Oh, that's going to hang over the top of each other, I reckon. Thought I got myself a big enough angle, but I don't think I did. How bad is it? Should be able to push that away with the tractor. Not too bad. I've been hung up way worse before. I've got all these leaves and stuff off them. We will get the tractor and just separate them a little bit so we don't get tangled up. If we do it correctly, we might be able to use a measuring stick once and cutting twice. That'll do us. Big log. Should be separated enough. Let's get it chopped up. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a mess. But hopefully it gets us up there. Last one on, get a few grand for that, you know. Then I actually think this trailer has a second hitch on the back, so we might be able to bring forage wagon back with us, who knows. Alright, they're all on. Whether they stay there or we can tow it, that is the different story. Alright, what we'll do is we're going to unhitch that and we'll try and push some of these logs forward because they're not all the way up. And this is also why I was thinking about getting that other log trailer. I don't really think or know of anything else we can do. If we can't get these up there, we're just going to have to see what happens. Up a little bit further. We could overhang one. Overhang them over the drawbar a bit, but we don't have any extra weights to put on the back. Where's that front one there? I wouldn't mind trying to... They look like they're all a bit further up now. By using the front of the front end loader, we can keep the back end down a little bit. I don't know how we're going to go when we get up there off the dirt, because at the moment when it hits a bump or something, it sort of flicks us and moves us, but massively overweight. And we're struggling. Going down a hill. There's also something glitched on the trailer too. It's sliding all over the place. We're doing circles without even... Yeah, the trailer's all weird. Even if we're sitting still, look, it's just doing its own thing. See how far we can get without it tied down. Seems to not affect it as bad. As soon as we tie it back down, it just starts getting the jumps up, so probably because everything's way too big for it. If this gets us up there, that's fine. I don't mind. Oh, there's the boat. Alright, that's the sort of payday that we wanted. Forage wagons. Not sure if you can hear that out there, but there's a hell of a storm building up. The lights on. There is a hitch there. Oh, did we get the low or the high? Might not work. Leave this trailer up here and we'll try it, because if it's the wrong hitch, I'd rather fix it while we're up here. I think it's too high. I hate that I forgot that. Oh, it looks like it might work. Looks like it might work. Let's give it a shot. All we can do is try. Looks like it's going to do it. On some mowers, on some tractors, you definitely have to get the different ones so it sits lower, but I mean, definitely needs more power than what this tractor can give it. But it's working. That's all that matters. Definitely going to have to get ourselves a little windrower and take our time with it. It's definitely not enough power. But proof of concept, then it's done, it's working. We'll go and drop this off over in the silo, and at least we know it's done. this out in here. Go and grab our other trailer. Try and get a little bit spread out-ish so we can roll it easier. And that's probably where we're going to leave it today, so thank you for watching. Hope you're all safe and well, and come back tomorrow and we'll see if we can get all this grass done.